Hey everybody, and welcome to day 15. So, day 15 falls on a pretty interesting day. It is actually New Year's Eve. Um, so, on this day 15, I wanted to talk about something that I believe totally plagues social media. We see constantly how we are in this position of our need to be perfect. Uh, and the reason I say that is because we are being faced with. I might be wrong, but what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna say it's worse on the women than it is the men. I've constantly seen through social media where men are putting posts about women's feet, uh, women's behinds, women's waistlines, women's, women, the the post about the fake hair and the post about no fake hair, the post about the makeup and the eyelashes and the eyebrows, and it's just a whole bunch of scrutiny on women's thing of where they're doing something for themselves but then they're being scrutinized for it. Women have now going to, I mean, I even feel this way. Like, I get a little funky about wearing my feet out because my feet are not perfect. And what somebody going to say because I got a damn corn or two on my foot, is that going to get scrutinized? All because I would like to wear, certain sandals, or, and then the whole issue with um, nothing about my eyes. My eyes are real. They're not fake. But then people think they're fake. And then the whole makeup thing. People will put posts out there. Oh, well, you're not getting the real person. Remove the makeup. Remove our need or our pressure on women to make them feel perfect is horrific in this day and age. you know and it's crazy because I started taking things personally, like, you know it's no secret. I shared a few days ago a very emotional video. There was tons of stuff I didn't include in that video. I didn't talk about how the chemotherapy messed up my teeth and I had major issues with my teeth, and the whole shabam of why my teeth, like, I have not gotten my teeth straightened. But people put memes out there. Oh, people need to make sure they go to dentists and have perfect teeth and this. You don't know their story. I'm gonna tell you something. What people don't know, what happened to me is I was at a dentist, and for some reason they couldn't numb a tooth that they were working on. I had to feel the whole drilling. Now, if you don't know what that feels like and how traumatic that can be to somebody, you would understand that maybe why their grill is not so perfect. And it's not in. Let's also factor in the fact that none of my medical ever included this great dental plan. So when you're strapped for money and you want to make sure your kids' teeth are perfect and you want to make sure your kids are taken care of, you sometimes take the back seat on things and getting things fixed for yourself. So I go into this to say, what if you understood somebody's story before you start putting things out there that you're trying to subliminally make fun of them, and then it's okay. So we've got to stop with this judgment of trying to make people or women feel this need that they've got to be perfect. It's like, and we also have to stop hating on one another because a woman is choosing to do something that she feels it's for her, and it's not for her to make her feel like she's trying to do something to be perfect. It's just something she's doing for her. And the same goes for men. But I'm only going by what I see so much on social media where men are making fun. They're taking, pictures of women's feet or taking pictures of women's makeup and this and that. And let's not even get into the whole thing about men's ignorance on women's vajayjay. Like, and talking about that, like, It's horrific what the media is doing to make women feel that they have to be perfect. You know, and it's what we see. It's the Kim Kardashians, the Nicki Minaj's, and you know, anybody out there that we see that to us seems to be what men, I'm not going to, because most women don't feel that way, is perfection. But then I get backlash because I will dress a certain way and look a certain way, and the first thing I'm getting hit with is that I'm trying to be like. But what if I was just trying to be like me? You know, what if I was a person that just so happens to work her ass off, lose the weight, and this is the body that I ended up with? And so it resembles somebody else. It wasn't that I was striving for that. It's just that's what it happened. But we, you know, women, I say on this New Year's Eve, I hope that women go into 2019 just not only just being happy with who they are, but just be happy with the other women of who they are. You know, like we so lack support within each other. It's like we rather like look at them and swear they're trying to be something they're not. Look at them and swear they're trying to be perfect, when in the end we should be unifying with each other to make us the perfect version of who we are, not who we're trying to be. I've never ever wanted to be somebody else than the perfect me. So I say this to men, you know, if you're trying to meet a woman that's got perfect feet, but she's horrible, and you get the perfect feet, then what kind of person are you? We've got to learn to look beyond the imperfections of people and just accept them for who they are. And I'm gonna tell you something. Most women are very good at that. Like, a lot of women will see a guy, and if he's a great guy, you know, doing well, you know, have a job, he don't have maybe the best body, but he treats her well. Most women will stick by that. But you men have been very brutal in 2018 when I've seen it on social media. Very, very brutal. And what's amazing is that these same men are going into 2019 still single. No one is perfect. No one. I don't care what you see on social media, the lives you think they have. No one behind the screen is perfect. Some people may be more at peace than others, but no one's perfect. So I say this as we go into 2019 to men and women, just look for the perfect you. Perfect yourself. Perfect what it is you want to be. Fall in love and make your ideal self. In one of the videos I did, I talk about regret. One of the biggest regrets that people have is that they don't make their ideal self. That is your perfection. Not who you live to be every day. It is the idea of what you have or who you would like to be. That is your perfection. So in 2019, set up that vision board and set it up to be the perfect you. Might not have anything to do with money. It might not have anything to do with weight loss. It might just be different things that you've never set out to do. So now in 2019, you're going to find the perfect you.